Who's the last person currently on the tour that you'd want to be stuck with on the 16-hour drive between Andorra and Austria comps this month? Very efficient.
Right, this is what they're made for. On the road again, boys! Quick recap. We've been in Engelberg, Silverplana for a week. Treated us like absolute kings actually. What a sick team comp. It was probably the weirdest experience, but coolest comp I've ever done. Chris and Flo, fucking 100%. What the best organizers, took care of us. So good. Absolute, yeah, pair of legends. And now we're on our way back to Engelberg, back to the lodge again. They let us back in.
We're killing it at the moment.
This is too good to be true. I'm absolutely frothing.
4-hour drive ahead of us through the mountains. We'll be at the lodge time for dinner.
Yeah, 4 hours time. What the fuck is this? Can't go here. This is the pass. Does that mean it's closed?
How can we go? Plan B.
Where do we go then?
I have no idea.
It's not even snowy. Oh,
Not a great start.
2 minutes in, eh? You sure that's on the way to the pass? Yeah. I don't get it. It's weird that first pass was closed. We stuck, boys? The car is about to explode.
Should we go to a mechanic?
New plan, we just drove like an hour and a half or something. Now we have to drive back again. Back to where we started, mate. Started from the bottom, now we're back there. Stuck in the middle.
New update.
I'm gonna sue Google. Fuck you.
Fudge.
Fudge. Fudge you, Google. Literally 50 meters from that little entrance was another entrance to the pass, which has been open all day. And the car pretty much broke down.
So I'm convinced we're gonna get there.
You can hear something going on there. 3 hours later, let's go! We're never gonna make it.
In the fucking back streets of Zurich.
We're actually never gonna make it.
This is like 2 hours past where we were trying to go.
We got blocked off on this other road, fucking third time today. And now we're just cruising Zurich the wrong way. Alright mate, give us a rundown of what just happened. The crazy life of Rorza.
What's up? It's your boy Raw Diesel. Tried to pin it from Engadine to Engelberg. Mountain was closed. Chuck a Yui. 90 minutes back. Turned out we could have gone straight there the whole time. Got stuck in a massive queue down a hill. And then the cops made us truck another Yui. And we don't have any internet on our maps, so we're basically fucked then. Drove another hour or so in the complete wrong direction. Got to Zurich. And now we finally didn't stinge out and David turned on his Wi-Fi. It was 50 cents.
10 euros.
Was it?
Yeah, 50 cents. What plan are you on?
Overall, we checked out around 10:30. Should be getting in about 7 p.m. Around an 8-hour trip for a 3-hour drive. And time to edit the whole next Crusty lip set all night.
Mate, what a speech. You nailed it.
Peace. Oh, boys, we made it.
8 hours. Oh, we actually made it.
Oh yeah. Honey, we're home.
Ja men välkomna och tagen är öppen, det är inga konstigheter.
Ja, tack så mycket.
Ses vi om en stund.
Ja.
Back home.
You rest days, rest up the old ribbies, rest up the old psychological problems we got.
Alright, good night boys.
Let's watch your mails.
Oh yeah.
YouTube thing.
See
what we got here.
The French crusty lips.
Mate, we're back.
So quickly explain before you read this.
Snapped my brand new headboard, like totally my fault. Went full speed into this wooden pole that was here enough need to snow. Like I cracked the nose. I've used my board like 2 days or something. I've been like so carefree with my stuff.
So you just got an answer back after asking for a new board basically?
Yeah, exactly. I'm nervous. Oh, okay. Yeah, send me a new one.
They pissed?
Nah, they were just all sending you a new one. Blah, blah, blah. And I was telling them about the welcome edit that we haven't made it yet, and they're like, yeah, we understand. Please provide it when you guys are ready.
Style, finesse, athleticism.
He's a little bit older now, but this is Cody Bramwell. We just decided to sign him to the head snowboarding team. Been to the mechanic? What's the damage?
We're looking at 500 Yozers, mate. I was a bit scared. He like came and looked at it, and he's like looked at me, and he's like, And I was like, no, you should not drive one more second of this. And she's gonna fix it up, pick her up tomorrow. He showed me, like, he was like, see this brake right here? They should not move 1 centimeter. And he just went.
Sweet. 500 more down the drain. Put it in the Crusty Lips expense checkbook. 10 episodes in. Could be a good time to have an introduction.
What do you mean?
Probably should have done this like 2 months ago, but
I guess no one actually knows what we're actually kind of doing.
we have a shower. I might go set up a proper interview so people don't think I'm a noob.
Nice. What kind of questions have we got for? No comment, alright.
We don't have any producers or anyone here to like rein me back, so questions could get hectic. Let's start simple.
My pulses.
Who are you?
Who am I?
Yeah.
Well, my name is Cody Bramwell. I'm half English, half Swedish. Well, I grew up in Rorza, Sweden. I grew up snowboarding all my life. And grew up in Greece in the summers with my family there. They got a business there. Cool split summers to winters. Good combination of water sports and winter sports.
What is freeriding?
Freeriding is basically everything out of bounds.
So what's the Freeride World Tour then?
Freeride World Tour is a tour of competitions, stops around the world. You get one line down these crazy mountains and you get scored, and there's a big competition tour.
Alright, how did you get in?
I had to qualify. It's so weird to do a massive qualifying tour with like maybe thousands of riders every year. There's stars for each qualifier, so you start at like 2 stars and goes up to 4 stars. You have to work your way up in these competitions. Then eventually you do the 4 stars, and once you do 4 stars you can get really good points. Once you've accumulated enough points, you get like a world ranking, and at the end of the year different amounts of people go in. So in snowboarding men, there's only one that goes for in Europe and one that goes for in America. In skiing, that's 3. So I won the qualifying tour like 2 years ago. Yeah, it took me 3 years or something. Yeah, it's harsh.
Alright, those were the little easy ones. Time to get real. Does it stress you out seeing your friends and other people your age like buying houses and having kids when you're still living with your parents and trying to make it as a pro snowboarder?
Oh, you're going for the heart here. 100%, yeah. Well, I haven't been stressed out about it until like now, 25, 26. That's when a lot of people again like married and like actually having houses and shit. And I'm like, I'm doing exactly what I've been doing since I was 16 years old. I'm still snowboarding, doing like what teenagers do. It's definitely not good for my anxiety.
Who's the last person currently on the tour that you'd want to be stuck with on the 16-hour drive between Andorra and Austria comps this month?
Probably David DeLeap, because we've been crossing Europe for the last 5 years together, and we've chatted about everything possible. But there's nothing left for us to talk about.
Alright, so I've noticed you've decided to compete for the UK this year instead. Are you worried that the Swedes back home are going to call you a traitor to the motherland?
I've already been called all kinds of things, mate. The Swedes, they're not happy about it. But no, it had to be done. The main reason is because it was super hard to get like support from Sweden. I couldn't even get it together. I had to borrow money from my parents. The peak of our competition, the Freeride World Tour, and I couldn't get sponsored to like do it. It's like, well, that's like insane to me.
So are you thinking that you'll have more luck with the UK?
Don't really have any luck with Sweden, so I was like, yeah, there's 7 times more people in the UK. I'll be the only British competitor on the whole tour, so it's like, I'll be stupid not to try that.
Alright, I'm going to show you a little clip from your most recent World Tour run. Can you talk us through like what you're actually thinking like here when you're in start gate?
So now I'm like, I think I'm in 6th position, the last spot to get qualified for the next year. And I know some guys have put down like a really good run before me.
So you're not safe?
I'm definitely not safe here. So I've been looking at the live stream. I know some people come before me and like did some really good runs. Plan B, if all goes to shit, I'm gonna jump this like gap that the skier did the year before, that I believe no one has done a competition with snowboarding and stuff.
So like, are you shitting yourself at this moment?
100%, yeah. I mean like, I'm always shitting myself from the start. Now my heart is like racing, like, you know, this live stream, you don't want to embarrass yourself. Whole career like pretty much depends on getting through to the next year. If I qualified and got kicked out straight away, like I'm effed. My whole life depends on this run. For sure.
Do you have music on?
I usually have a tradition. Every comp day I listen to Run Through the Jungle with Creedence Clear.
Nice.
Water Revival.
So you decided that and then you drop?
I actually felt pretty good. Like I did a run before this the same day. Usually we only have 1 run day. The snow was really nice that run. I was like feeling pretty confident. Yeah, just a nice turn, enjoy it a bit, get going. Had like a hell nice turn here.
Do you feel it when that helicopter shadow goes across you?
Don't really think about it that much yet. But yeah, come through, feel the snow is like sick. Knew there's like a little, just get going here, some small jumps. And then I had this like back 3 here that I hadn't really scoped out that well. I was like, I have to do a trick somewhere. I came around, pop felt alright, but then this super rock hard landing, that sucked. So now I'm like, I'm done, I'm out of the tour. Like I don't really care anymore. I'm just gonna charge down. I wasn't gonna take this drop as big. I was like, fuck it, I'll take it from the top. And it was pretty flat, but I managed to stick it somehow. And then now I'm like, alright, where's this bloody gap? We're going full speed in this bad boy, and here I'm like, I can't even see it yet. Bump down, and then I see it, and I just clear it.
Oof.
And then I'm like, ooh, like maybe I'll still get like a decent score because I did that thing. And I was like, I gotta put something a little bit extra at the end so you just don't go straight down.
Yeah.
Now the feeling was, I was still kind of a little bit disappointed crashing this first bit, but.
So here, did you know that like you had a kind of, you know, second place run?
Nah.
No.
It's kind of still hard to, because I did that big backslap, so I was like, how much are they gonna like score, like deduct on that one? So like, maybe this will be top 5, maybe, I don't know. Super. It depends how everyone else went, yeah.
Yeah.
But I knew I did something like kind of coolish.
Okay.
And then when everyone was screaming here, I was
Yeah.
stoked.
Yeah, sick. I remember that. I was right there.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was first clip. There's one other clip I want to show you. Yeah. So this is the famous clip.
Yeah.
Here, what led up to this?
I did season in Verbier 3-4 years ago. And this other skier guy, the craziest guy I've ever met in my life. His name is Joachim Hallberg. I think he's had 9 skis that season. He went first, but the camera guy effed up the focus.
Oh.
And he snapped both his skis. I didn't know like I went for him at all. I was just like waiting at the top, and I saw him like boost down. Finally, the camera guy just like waved at me to go, and then so annoying. My GoPro froze just before that.
Oh no!
So it would have been cool to see how big it was from the GoPro angle. But yeah.
Halfway down, did you think like, okay, I've fucked up now? Or?
I don't know. I knew it was super soft, but he's kind of scared. It's kind of like a little bit tighter than you think to land because it's like rocks on the side. So that was the scariest part because you blind the entire way, and you know like because it's so big, if you go too much that way, you're gonna drift so far like into maybe rock line. But I got like perfect in the middle.
All right, how about this? T-Rice calls you up this afternoon and offers you a spot on the natural selection tour, but he says you got to quit the Freeride World Tour. What do you say?
You got to quit the Freeride World Tour.
Yeah.
Man, these is like questions that would destroy my career, man. You can't ask these questions.
You get to have an out-of-body experience and watch yourself compete against your brother, Blaze, in a park slope-style comp. You have to pick who's going to win, and if you get it wrong, your dog Kuma dies. Who are you betting on?
Me, 100%. 100% money. Even though he's a park rider, I've got him now, 100%.
Would you prefer to get a missus that shreds the snowboard even more than you, or one that sucks so bad that it's painful to even go riding with them?
Very interesting question, actually. It'd be sick to shred with the missile, but then again, like, it'd be nice to do her own shit here and there.
No, I'm saying that she wants to come out with you.
Oh, she wants to come out?
But she sucks.
I wouldn't want that.
You'd rather have one that's better than you?
Better than? Yeah, better than me, yeah.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
Alright, so let's say the World Tour changed to a heat-based head-to-head format. It's the final. If you lose, you're off the tour. Who on the tour this year would you be most scared to go up against in the head-to-head?
You wouldn't throw one out there and say the rookie Blake Muller. I reckon he's gonna destroy.
And who would you choose, if you got to choose, someone who you're pretty sure you've got covered?
That's brutal, mate. That would defeat, like 100%. Everyone's so good. Any given day, anyone could win. I go with someone that's like kind of similar to me. We're not really made for snowboarding that much because we're way too big and tall. And he's a rookie as well, so he doesn't compete that much. So Hugo Serra.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm calling you out, mate.
You've been quoted as saying you send it way harder when you're hungover. Does that mean this year we can expect a few massive nights on the tins just before a comp?
I think it might be my secret weapon. So I've been staying sober in the winters. But I reckon when I was younger and sending it more, I used to wake up and I used to go out and just don't care. So I reckon a couple more tinnies, mate.
This is the last question, and be careful with this one. So let's say these vlog episode things blow up and you start getting heaps of offers from brands and pro filmers to do projects. Do you take me with you, or do you just leave me behind and go live in Monaco with your new smoking hot Instagram influencer girlfriend?
Mate, I was thinking opposite. What if people see how well you're making this? Are you going to ditch me now?
Answer on 3. 1, 2, 3.
I'll take you, mate.
I'll take it,
Yeah. We started from the bottom.
Alright, anything you want to ask me?
Got my heart racing. Next time we'll do the switcheroo.
Alright, thanks for taking time out of your day.
Let's fucking go shred! So Rory left his snowboard down at the bottom of Teetless Rotair lift. He didn't even think about it the entire time. He was standing in a lift, he had no board. And then when he got out of the lift, he realized he didn't have the board with him. Is this even humanly possible? I'm baffled, mate. Let's get it. This is actually the worst day ever. I just did 360 and my pocket open and my mobile just flew out of fuck. Alright, day so far has been actually shit. Everything's gone badly. vibes have been low. It's actually the nicest day ever, and can't believe the vibes are low. What the fuck? It's insane up here. Look at this, yo. Alright. We're living the dream.
Watch your head.
I'm gonna drone this bad boy. She's up.
Yeah.
Goggles look dope. What do you reckon? I'll try to take it easy. Go nice and cruisy turns. Alright, dropping. See you down there. Let's get the shot of the day. Woo! Drone take 2. Oh, please don't hurt yourself, Cody. Chillin'. Woo.
Typ hej, mitt namn är Cody Bramwell. Jag är snowboardrockare på Freeride World Tour.
Yeah.
Och att du kör för Freeride.
Yeah.
3 saker som man ska ta med sig på berget.
Alright. Yeah, so 3 things I always bring to the mountain is extra pair of goggles, always, because I always fill my goggles up. An extra pair of these ones, face mask, because they get wet in the powder, you get face shots, you gotta change this one. And a protein bar. A lot of people say chocolate bar, I say protein bar. You gotta keep lean and stay fit instead.
You also bring your avalanche gear.
Very nice.
You like it?
Confident.
Very confident.
For next year, but right now, not.
How do we think natural selection stacked up to the World Tour?
That was insane. I'm very inspired. So psyched to snowboard. This looks so fun. Those little slickest little landings they got.
Ribs pretty cooked?
Ribs are cooked. Felt like a beginner the last few days, so mentally it's just effing me up. So take a few days off and then come out absolutely charging Mark McMorris style.
That might do it.
Is this it? This episode is gonna be so shit, by the way. Sorry for everyone watching. It is what it is, alright? Next one's gonna be better, I promise. See you next week. Peace.